all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. So in this video we are going to understand how to notify team on Slack for new Instagram lead ads leads. So do you also use Instagram lead ads to promote and grow your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So over here I'm doing the same. I manage a sports and training fitness center, and for that we use Instagram lead ads to promote and grow our business and collect new leads for our business. So now what I want is that as soon as a new lead is generated through my Instagram lead ads, automatically my team on Slack should be notified about the new lead received. So to do this, we are going to create a connection between Instagram and Slack. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So do you also wish to learn this process step by step? Then let me take you to my computer screen. Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video we are going to understand how to notify team on Slack for new Instagram lead ads leads. So as you know that I manage a sports and fitness training center, and we run Instagram leads to attract new clients interested in our program. So to keep my team updated and informed in real time, I want to set up this automation that sent a notification on our Slack channel, something like this whenever a new lead comes through Instagram lead ads. This ensures that we can respond quickly to potential clients, answer their questions and schedule consultations without delay. By automating this process, we stay on the top of new opportunity, enhance communication within the team and improve our client acquisition process. So to do all of this, I have simply opened my Facebook page. As you can see that this is my Facebook page, which is Sports and Fitness Training Center, and I've also connected this Facebook page with my Instagram account. Over here you can see the proof of successful connection, and now using this Facebook page and this Instagram account, I'm running Instagram lead ads. Over here you can see the same Facebook page and the same Instagram account, and now I'm running Instagram lead ads to generate more leads for my business. So now what I want is that as soon as someone sees my ad on their Instagram account, they should also get the option to fill in the lead gen form. Over here I've attached the form too, and as soon as they are going to fill in the form, I want to send that form submission details to my team on Slack, something like this. So to do all of this, I've simply opened the landing page of Pabbly by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as we're going to open the landing page of Pabbly, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you're a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you are going to get 100 of tasks free every month. But I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in right over here, and as soon as we are going to click on sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So over here I'm going to click on access now, and as soon as we are going to click on access now, over here it is opening my dashboard, and to start with this automation we are going to click on this button which says create workflow, and now it is asking me the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here I want to save my workflow in this folder which is automations, and on my dashboard you can see multiple folders which I have previously created to save my workflows in. And if you wish to learn how to create a new folder or a subfolder, you can click on this hyperlink right over here which says learn more, and now it is asking me for the workflow name. So I want the workflow name to be how to notify team on Slack for new Instagram lead ads leads, and then we are going to click on create, and as soon as we are going to click on create, it is opening the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action in this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the commands, and as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger, and by this you can finally understand that the actions are response towards the command given by our trigger. And to start with our automation, we have to select our trigger application, and now for my trigger application I'm going to select it as Instagram lead ads because I want that as soon as a new lead is received from my Instagram lead ads, automatically my workflow should be triggered. So I'm going to search for Instagram lead ads and then we are going to select it, and now for the trigger event we are going to select it as new lead instant, and as soon as we are going to select it as this, we are going to click on connect, and after clicking on connect it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your Instagram lead ads account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and then we are going to click on connect with Instagram lead ads, and as soon as we are going to click on connect with Instagram lead ads, over here you can see that it is asking me to select my Facebook page or Facebook account. So yes, over here I'm going to select it and click on continue. And now it is asking me to select the Facebook page, because as I told you that the Instagram lead ads is connected with my Facebook account too. So that's why it is asking me for the same. So over here I'm going to click on continue in order to connect my Instagram lead ads account. Again, we are going to click on continue, and as soon as we are going to click on continue right over here, yes, you can see that we have successfully connected our Instagram lead ads account with our Pabbly's workflow. And now it is asking me for the page and the lead gen forms. Over here for the page, I'm going to select it as sports and fitness training center. So over here I'm going to select the same. I'm going to search for it and select it, and as soon as we are going to select the same, it is going to ask me for the lead gen form. So here you can see that I've connected this lead gen form with my lead ads. Over here you can see lead form new, so I'm going to select the same form right over here. If you wish to create this automation for any another form, you have to select that form, and if you wish to create this automation for all your lead gen forms, you can select all lead gen forms option too. But over here I'm going to select a particular form, which is this, and after selecting it, I'm going to click on save and send test request. And as soon as we're going to click on save and send test request, it is saying waiting for a webhook response, and in the notes it is saying now do a test submission / record. So in order to capture this webhook response, we have to do a test submission or record. So what we have to do is we have to generate a dummy lead, and in order to do this, we are going to open a new tab, and then we are going to look for Meta for developers. So I'm going to search for Meta for developers, and we are going to open Meta for developers. And as soon as we are going to open the landing page of Meta for developers, from here we have to go on resources and then developer tools. And now we're going to scroll and look for lead ads R2 debug tool and select it. And as soon as we're going to open the lead ads R2 debug tool, you can see that it is opening my lead ads testing tool. And now we're going to generate a dummy lead or a test lead with the help of this tool only. So we're going to select the page and the form as the same we selected in our workflow. So for the page, we are going to select it as sports and fitness training center, and then for the form, we are going to keep it as lead form new, and then we're going to click on preview form. And now it is asking me for the details. Over here I'm going to fill in the dummy details. So it is saying preferred training program. So let's suppose that we're going to keep it as sports specific training. It is saying training goals. So let's suppose I'm going to keep it as sports performance. It is saying first name, I'm going to keep it as demo. For the last name, I'm going to keep it as user. It is saying email, so I'm going to keep it as demo@pabblytudes.com. So over here I'm going to enter it, and after entering the email, it is asking me for the phone number. So over here I'm going to enter the dummy phone number, and then we are going to click on continue right over here and then submit. And as soon as we are going to click on submit, yes, you can see your test lead has been sent. So this means that lead ads testing tool has sent the details of our test submission to our workflow, and now I'm going to put my workflow and check that if Pabbly has captured the response for the same or not. And yes, you can see that Pabbly has captured response A and the same details which we entered. Over here you can see the preferred training program, the training goal, the first name, the last name, the email, and the phone number which we entered. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our trigger step. And now what will happen is that as soon as a new lead is received from my Instagram lead ads, automatically Pabbly is going to capture the response for the same. And now we're going to move on towards our action step. And now for my action application, I'm going to select it as Slack because I want to send an automated notification on my Slack channel about the new lead received. So I'm going to search for Slack, and now we are going to select it, and now it is asking me for the action event. So over here I'm going to select the action event as send channel message. So I'm going to click on connect, and as soon as we are going to click on connect, again it is asking me for the same. So if you have already connected your Slack account with your Pabbly's workflow, you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection and then connect with Slack. And as soon as we are going to click on connect with Slack, it is asking me for the token type. So over here you can see that in the help text it is saying enter the token type as either user or bot. Check the documentation to find how to get this. So over here, if you are going to click on this learn more button right over here, you're going to learn the difference between the token type which is user and bot. So you can select your preferred token type right from here, and then you have to enter it right over here. For me it is bot, so I'm going to keep it as bot and click on save. And as soon as we are going to click on save right over here, it is asking me for some permissions. So I'm going to click on allow and give Pabbly all the permissions it is asking for, because my data is secure with Pabbly. You can also click on allow Pabbly, save, and as soon as we are going to click on allow right over here, yes, you can see authorization successful. We have successfully connected our Slack account with our Pabbly's workflow, and now it is asking me to select my channel I want to send the message in. So over here you can see that I want to send the message in this channel which says new lead alerts. So I'm going to select the same right over here. I'm going to search for it, new leads alert, and as you can see the same, so we are going to select the same. And after selecting my channel, we are going to move on forward. It is asking me for the message. So now I'm going to enter the message right over here, but you have to keep in mind that it is saying a bot can't post in private channel. If you are not a member, you need to invite it to the channel if you're using a bot token. We're going to move on forward, and now it is asking me for the message. So over here I want the message to be this, which says new lead alert. Hey team, we have just received a new lead from Instagram. A new potential client has shown interest in our latest training program. Over here are the lead details: name, interested in, training goals, contact information. Let's reach out to them and provide them with all the details they need to join. This is a great opportunity to boost our enrollment. So yes, over here you can see that I've left spaces right over here because I'm going to enter the details of the lead right over here so that I can send it to my Slack channel. But we are not going to enter the details manually, but instead we are going to map it. So you must be wondering, what is mapping? So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Instagram lead ads as our trigger application. So we're going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only, and as soon as we're going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So over here I'm going to give you an example that it is asking me for the name, right? So let's suppose that I'm going to enter the name right over here manually by typing it like this. Then this will not change with every new response received because this is a static information and I have entered it manually. But if you're going to map this from the previous response, suppose I'm going to open my previous response and look for name. And as you can see, first name, last name. So let's suppose that we're going to map the first name, put a space and then the last name. Then this will definitely change because my previous response will also change. So that's why we do mapping right over here to run our workflow in real time. And now it is saying interested in, so we are going to map the preferred training program, which is sport specific training. We're going to map the training goals. It is asking me for the contact information. So we're going to map the email address, and after this dash we are going to map the phone number. And after mapping all of these details, we are going to move on forward. It is asking me for many another details. So if you wish, you can definitely fill out all of these details, but these are not the required details, so I'm going to leave it as blank and click on save and send test request. And as soon as we're going to click on save and send test request, yes, you can see that we have received a positive response that we have successfully sent an automated message on our Slack channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my Slack and check for the message sent. So over here I'm going to open my Slack, and yes, you can see new lead alert. You can see the lead details which we entered, the name. Over here you can see the interested in, training goals and the contact information. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, but I'll just test this workflow once, and this time I'm going to give you a real-time example. So what we are going to do is I'm going to open my lead ads testing tool. We're going to delete the previous lead and refresh the page. So it is really important to delete the previous lead and refresh the page, otherwise you'll not be able to create a new lead or preview the form. Now we're going to do another test submission. So again, for the page we are going to select it as sports and training fitness center, and now for the form we are going to select it as lead form new, and again we are going to click on preview form. Once again we are going to fill in the details. So for the preferred training program, I'm going to keep it as personal training. For the training goals, I'm going to keep it as muscle building. First name as test right over here. For the last name, I'm going to keep it as user. It is saying email, so I'm going to keep it as test@pabblytudes.com. So over here I'm going to enter the email, and now after entering the email, it is asking me for the phone number. So I want the phone number to be as this, and after entering the phone number, I'm going to click on continue and then submit. And as soon as we are going to click on submit, yes, you can see your test lead has been sent. So this means that lead ads testing tool has captured the lead details and sent the lead details to our workflow. Pabbly captured the response, triggered the workflow, and further sent an automated notification on our Slack notifying our team about the new lead received. So yes, I'm going to put my Slack and check for the new notification over there, and this time we are not going back to our workflow and clicking on save and send test request, but directly we are going to open our Slack account. And as soon as we're going to open this, yes, you can see that we have received a new message. You can see name, test user, you can see interested in, you can see the training goals, you can see the contact information that we entered. So yes, you can see all the messages same, only the details which we mapped has changed. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and now I'll just summarize this workflow for you once. So for the trigger application, we selected Instagram lead ads. For the trigger event, we selected new lead instant. For the action application, we selected Slack, and then for the action event, we selected send channel message, because I wanted that as soon as a new lead is received from my Instagram lead ads, an automated channel message should be sent to my Slack team notifying them about the new lead received. This ensures that we respond quickly to all the potential clients, answer their questions, and schedule consultations without delay. By automating this process, we stay on the top of new opportunity, enhance communication within the team, and improve our client acquisition registration process. And yes, we were successful with our workflow. Over here you can see the 2-channel message I sent during this video with the help of my workflow. So yes, this was it for the video, and if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly, you can integrate many more applications. So now, if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.